Yeah, we back, y'all. So make sure y'all know what to do, right? You see that like? Smash that like button. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that like button right there. It's free. Ain't gonna hurt or cost you. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. If you haven't shared this video yet, make sure you do. And try to get your membership. Join Team Smoke. It's right there on my channel where where they say join that. Click on it and it'll tell you what to do. Get the membership, get your badge, try to join Team Smoke. So we're here with a video about Duke the Jeweler. Yeah, that part. Rest in peace to Duke and rest in peace to Takeoff. Did a little video yesterday about the Shakur JPrince and the Cameron and the Mace situation. And during that video, I brought up the Duke the Jeweler and I brought up Takeoff. Because I felt like JPrince got more things to worry about because all that stuff that happened a couple years ago and people think it's just disappeared. No, it didn't. First of all, they don't even know who did Duke like that. Let's get to that part. That junk is still unsolved. Takeoff situation, they got the wrong shooter, allegedly, and everything I speak on over here is alleged. So I say, you know what? Let's talk about Duke. And this is a whole new video because I did a video a couple months ago about Duke. We're going to do a new video about Duke now because, like I said, for a jeweler, for Duke the Jeweler that sells jewelry and taking a flight from Chicago down to Houston, you had to feel comfortable to do that. Number one, that part. Let's get to that part right there. There's no way in the world this dude gonna fly from Chicago, even if he was with somebody. Where the hell was his goons at? Because every video and picture we see, he's by himself. So allegedly, if it was a back door for one of his people from the Chi-Town, they had to be connected with some people down there in the H-Town. Let's get to that part. And if he was by himself, there's no way in the world this dude gonna fly from Chicago and go down to Houston comfortable like that. And bring jewelry and all that. And he don't even know JPrince and Boosie. Allegedly, that's what JPrince and Boosie say. Oh yeah, we're gonna react to these videos and clips, and I got a lot to say. So make sure y'all smash that like button right there, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know how I do. Let's get this copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational entertainment purpose. Videos and clips I play are also owned by the original creators. So we're going to get straight to this because I've been saying this since my first video. There ain't nowhere in the world a dude like Duke that's rocking all this jewelry. He's an upcoming dude as that. Go to Houston and don't make it back home. He went down there because obviously he felt comfortable with somebody. Either Junior Click, Mob Ties, or either Boosie Click. What are we talking about here? We're going to get straight to it and we're going to react. And everything I speak on over here is alleged. Let's get to the news clip though. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
We want to turn to a tragedy outside of a rap concert in Charlestown. A man was shot to death and police are asking for help finding his killer. ABC 13 reporter Courtney Fisher is live outside the Arena Theater this morning. Good morning, Courtney.
Yeah, good morning, Melanie. In the last few hours, we've been looking through a lot of social media posts about the concert, and there were several security guards who were here. They were inside the Arena Theater working the concert. And, the vibe there from all of these videos seems to be pretty calm. People having a really great time, very laid back. There's no sense of chaos, no sense the fact that a few minutes after the concert let out, this would be a deadly night. But that's exactly what happened. I'm going to show you video from overnight. This whole parking lot was taped off. It was around 11:40 p.m. That's the back of the Arena Theater in front.
Now, they saying this happened during Boosie concert that he did down there. Somewhere close to H-Town, some old little town around there. That shit still, man, listen, that shit 5 minutes from Houston, nigga, all that is Houston. And shout out to Papa Lot, and make sure y'all go check his channel out because he did a story about Duke the Jeweler too. So make sure y'all go subscribe to Pop too, man. Papa Lot, definitely, because the news clip, he definitely put all this together and he definitely did a story about this. But let's get back to the story though. There's no way in the world, man. Listen, man, he went to this concert with who? How he the only one passed away though? Let's get to that part because some people say, nah, he was with some people. Who he was with? Let's continue.
And so when the shots were fired around 11:40 p.m., they went running and were trying to help that man as soon as possible. But again, he died from the gunshot wounds.
Now, they said that off-duty cops went over there, some securities went over there to try to help him when he got shot up and all that. That's that part. Let's go back. Let's continue.
And so when the shots were fired around 11:40 p.m., they went running and were trying to help that man as soon as possible. But again, he died from the gunshot wounds. Now, I want to show you video overnight. You can see how many markers were out here in the parking lot. Police say that there were a lot of shots fired. Initial reports say that that concert was still going on at the time. Police think, again, that the guy shot and killed could have been inside the building, then came out in the parking lot, and that's when it all went down. As for the shooter, no information on him or her at this point. Right now, police are trying to figure out an exact timeline as to what went down.
Oh, we ain't done. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is just the news clip I'm going through right now. Let's continue, though. This is the last one off the news.
Parking garage. You can see several yellow evidence markers because police say that there were a lot of shell casings, a lot of shots fired. Someone's cell phone was also collected as evidence. Investigators say that they don't know yet what led up to one person shooting and killing another man. It does appear that there was not any kind of a huge fight. When it happened, we're told that security guards at the concert, the ones working off-duty jobs, ran to help the man hit, but he died here on scene.
We do have several witnesses, but it doesn't sound like there was an altercation. I don't know what the motive is for this, but there wasn't a fight or anything going on at the time.
Yeah, that's right. And Rita, investigators believe that he was at that concert just moments before he was shot and killed. It's unclear if really the concert was still going on. It had just let out. A lot of chaos, as you can imagine, plenty of people out here. Investigators also tell us that there were several off-duty police officers working security at this venue. And so when the shots
rang out, they tried to go help him. He passed away. My thing is, who the hell Duke was with, who he was with? Like I said a few minutes ago, there's no way in the world a dude from Chicago that sells jewelry and all that gonna be comfortable to fly out down there, be in the dice game. Oh, we're gonna get to all that. Be in the dice game and all that with Boosie and Junior and a whole bunch of dudes he ain't with. And he got a whole bunch of jewelry on and cash on him. Oh, yeah. We ain't done. We're going to get to... Now, I want y'all to peep something out on this clip. Because allegedly... Let's get to this. I got something for y'all. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Duke the jeweler was killed in a parking lot ambush after winning $100,000 in the dice game before a Boosie performance. An eyewitness said 2 men got out the black truck and approached the Duke. They then shot him and took off with his belongings. Houston police said the shooters are currently wanted and are believed between the ages of 25 and 35. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? And I'm about to tell y'all, and I'm about to show y'all a little something on this clip that everybody been assuming. Because remember, like I told y'all, there's little Mod Tide niggas. Remember little Cam and all them little niggas that was involved in a takeoff situation? Yeah, that part. Because this happened before takeoff. Remember that. This happened right before takeoff. Then after that, the takeoff situation happened right after that. But they believed it was 2 people, hopped out the black truck, robbed him, took his belongings, and the belongings that he took, because they're saying that he had his jewelry on. That's assuming that's what JPrince and everybody else saying. Everything I speak on is alleged over here. They took the $100,000 plus cash back. That's what they took out that truck. Let's get to that part. Hold up. Y'all want to read it again? Parking lot ambush after winning $100,000 in the dice game before a Boosie performance. An eyewitness said 2 men got out the black truck and approached Duke, and then shot him and took off with his belongings. They believe the ages are between 25 to 35. Sound like some young boys to me, right? And hold on, what Junior said, he wasn't with him? Let's get to this video real quick. Make sure y'all smash that like. button, subscribe to the channel, man, and share this video. Now, I want y'all to peep something out on this clip. You're going to see a young boy with a black tank top standing right next to Junior. Before Duke get next to Junior. Remember that. Young boy, dark skin, little. Remember, he was at takeoff situation also. That was the dude with the yellow hoodie. Look like little Cam right here. Peep this out.
He's supposed to be dropping. Man, Lord. He's supposed to be mad today. Oh, he's mad. That nigga gonna have a down number.
Now, y'all see the dude with the tank top, right? You see Junior talking over there with him. Boosie behind Duke. Duke over there counting the money right in front of us over there. They showing a little bit of craps right there, a little dice or something. I mean, you know how people do. Everybody do that nowadays. But my thing is, why he's there if he don't know nobody? That's crazy. Ain't no man in the world gonna be in a room full of goons and a millionaire, a room full of goons as that, and act and be so comfortable with jewelry on and all that money on him. What? Nah, he flew out there because he felt like he was checked in with somebody, and that's either Junior crew or Boosie crew. What are we talking about? But if you come in the H-Town, who you obviously got to check in with, allegedly, and everything I speak on over here is alleged. Who you got to check in with? Who screamed that? Mob ties, right? Am I lying? Let's go back to the clip. Now, peep the young boy with the black tank top. Look like little Cam. If ain't little Cam, is one of his little goons. Let's get to that. Little mob tied niggas. Just like I said, they was at the bowling alley when takeoff situation happened. Go to all of my takeoff videos. What are we talking about here? They was in the building too. Little mob ties. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. Let's go back to this clip though.
He's supposed to be dropping. Man, Lord. He's supposed to be mad today. Oh, he's mad. That nigga gonna have a down number. 500,000. What are you here for?
It seemed like you know him from somewhere, but I want you to peep something out. You see how little man disappeared? They showed that footage. Whoever had that camera showed the footage where the nigga was walking off at the door at the end. Then they go back and then you see, next thing you know, Junior's next to Duke the Jeweler. But Junior acting like he don't know him. There's no way in the world, bro. Let's play this part. I just want y'all to peep something out, man.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate and let y'all be the judge. He said he didn't know this man. This man is sitting shoulder to shoulder with him. I don't know many millionaires that's gonna let some strangers just come up on them like that, let alone just stand there and not know that. I'm gonna play devil's advocate and let y'all be the judge. He said he didn't know this man.
Remember, he ain't know. We're gonna get to the clip. Let's get to Junior when he talking about Duke the Jeweler.
Elaborate on Dice Game when it's tied to y'all.
I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to Boosie pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me.
Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. For some niggas that be acting like they some mob ties and all this, he stand on 10-toe business, they don't snitch it. You dry snitching right there on Boosie. You basically putting everything on Boosie right there. That's why everybody assumed Boosie or somebody from his cap, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged, that had something to do with Duke the Jeweler. Yeah, I was at the pool party, you know what I mean? I didn't know who he was until he passed away. You're lying. You ain't gonna let somebody stand next to you like that, man. The way you walk around, the way you carry yourself. Let's get to that part.
Elaborate on Dice Game when it's tied to y'all.
I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to Boosie pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I didn't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing. And then the night of that game isn't the night that he got killed. He got killed leaving Boosie concert the next night because somebody tried to rob him. So, you know, the internet play internet games. But this is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler until social media started trying to point a finger because he was standing next to me, and it's just unfortunate that something transpired after another dice game, but neither incidents had anything to do with a dice game.
And he talking about the takeoff situation because they was playing dice at the bowling alley. But see, the thing is, you had them young Mai-Tai niggas there. Let's get to that part in both situations. Little Cam and his little niggas, allegedly, and everything we speak on is alleged. Several eyewitnesses, this, that, and the third. Oh, yeah, they ain't happen at the dice game. It happened the next day. Of course, because he spanked y'all for $100,000 on that table, allegedly. I just showed y'all the article. Allegedly, they left with his belongings. How the hell they got all this information? Where they get all this information from, but they don't got the two shooters or one shooter? And why the hell Duke was down there by himself if he went down there by himself? There's no way in the world a dude that sells jewelry like that is going to travel all the way to Houston, bro. What cash and jewelry on? There's no way. And then, number two, there's another competition down there, Johnny Dang. Johnny Dang won Houston on a jewelry tip. And allegedly, Johnny Dang and the Prince family, they like this. They kumbaya. What we talking about here? Y'all know what that means. So you telling me a dude that's entrepreneur, y'all can go to Duke Instagram page too if y'all want to go check that out. Entrepreneur, a lot of people were saying he was upcoming, and all of a sudden he go down there, not knowing these dudes, and he in the middle of a dice game and spank him for $100,000 plus all that jewelry he got on. They sleepwalked him. Allegedly, that's what they did. They sat back, waited the next day, and that's what they did, man. What are we talking about here? That wasn't just no ordinary. Come on, man. I ain't trying to hear that. That's BS. Let's see what Boosie got to say, though.
Shit, I don't know what happened to him, bro. He was walking to his car or something. Some dude tried to rob him. Some dudes tried to rob him. See, some dudes had tried to rob me and walked off by himself, bro. I had just met dude yesterday. This niggas try to rob dude, man. Dude must ain't get up.
Charleston White, Zach, we're number 2 for departure, flight attendants.
I heard the shots, but it like they was far away in the parking lot. He must have went to his car or something, bro. Dude was finna make a piece for me too. Damn. Nah, we went to a concert. Me and Plies had a concert last night. Shit must have happened when everybody was walking to the car. You heard the shots.
Yo, do me a favor. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and try to get that membership. Smash the like button, though, it's free. Yo, you know what's crazy about this? You hear Junior over here dry snitching on Boosie. Boosie over here dry snitching too. Both of them dry snitching. What's going on here? Like, for real. He spanked y'all for $100,000 allegedly at the table. Next day, go to the concert. Why would Duke go to the concert by himself? That's number one. Boosie saying he got cool with him. He just met him with all this. See, this is my question to y'all when y'all watch this video. Which camp allegedly has something to do with this, man? Because Junior acting like he never met the nigga before. Boosie acting like he just met him at that moment. He was going to make a piece for him after that. You just heard him. But let's continue what Boosie had to say, though.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up, man. We met that dude, Duke the jeweler, the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot. That's when somebody tried to rob him and killed the dude. What the hell my 19-year-old cousin gonna try to rob and kill somebody? Bro, we getting money, man. We getting fucking money. That ain't our stilo. As a boss, I ain't letting that go down like that, man. This dude finna make me a piece. So y'all need to kill that. That's bad low, man. Don't put us in nothing with no bad low. It's bad low, man. The shit bad low, man. Straight up, the shit bad low. Kill it.
And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Smash the like button. Boosie was talking about Junior a little bit. Because when Junior went on $1 million worth of game and he said, man, I just made, I was at the Boosie pool. Junior tried to make it seem Duke and Boosie was cool. Let's go back. Peep this out.
Elaborate on Dice game when it's tied to
I want you to hear the beginning. He dry snitching. He trying to make it seem like Duke and Boosie was cool. Then Boosie go on live, go crazy. Man, I just met that nigga at the Dice game. That got us effed up. Who Boosie talking about? He talking about the internet, but then also he talking about Junior. Let's go back what Junior had to say.
elaborate on Dice game when it's tied to y'all.
I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to Boosie pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I didn't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing. And then the night of that game isn't the night that he got killed. He got killed leaving Boosie concert the next night because somebody tried to rob him. So, the internet play internet games. But this is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler until social media started trying to point a finger because he was standing next to me, and it's just unfortunate that something transpired after another Dice game, but neither incidents.
They talk about takeoff, but you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, I went to Boosie pool party and he was there. Nigga, you dry snitching like a month and y'all stand on business though. Let's get to that part. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm see when things get when all that heat start coming down on my and everything I speak on is a legend. When all this allegations start coming down on my ties and JPrince and all them, they want to turn around and get on these little platforms, big platforms, and start pointing fingers. Because Junior, that's what obviously you just did. You just stand, listen, and people peeped this out before, and a lot of people probably just finding this out now, or they probably just noticing now. Let's get to that part. Because sometimes they don't notice at that moment. Sometimes you got to refresh your mind, let things marinate in your soul and your brain. Nigga, you did a whole drive right there. You drive snitch right there. Yeah, I went to Boosie pool party. He was there, he was standing by me and all this. What? So when you was at the Dice game, you obviously knew who the hell he was, though. You seen his face before. When you said you went to Boosie pool party had to be in the daytime. Let's get to that part. So when you went to Boosie pool party, and that's the day of the Dice game, you talking about earlier? Listen, that's the day of the crack that was playing on the table. Pause. But earlier that day, you actually knew who. I mean, you had to have some type of conversation before you end up going in the house and start gambling, whatever. And who was by you in that video, in that clip? You had one of them young Maltese niggas with you. Let's hear what JPrince had to say though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Make sure y'all commenting below also.
From what I understand, it wasn't even no robbery. The man had all his jewelry on. You know what I mean? So, dang, that's some Chicago business. You know what I mean? And I hate for people to blame shit on my niggas here in Texas, in H-Town.
See, and that's what get me mad about the old man. The old man do that type of talk and all this. He tried to do it with Cameron and Mason. You did it, now you talking about, that Chicago business. He still had his jewelry. Nigga, they took the bag. They took $100,000 out that trunk. It probably had more. They probably got word the money was in the trunk or with the car, the vehicle he was driving in. What we talking about here? They took something, allegedly. And everything we speak on is alleged over here. They didn't run up on Duke and just boom, 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 just knock him off and just ran off. Come on, that don't make no sense. And he still had his jewelry on? No, they took the $100,000 and more. That's what happened. They ran up on him, they asked him where that bread at, and Duke probably told him where the money was at because he probably didn't want to get knocked off. And they took the money and knocked him off anyway. What are we talking about here? And kept him with his jewelry on. What you talk about? The $100,000 and whatever else he had in that vehicle that we don't know about. Come on, he probably had more. We don't know how much money he had in that vehicle. Let's get to that. But allegedly, he won $100,000 at the crab table with these dudes. Pause. Now, I want to get to Charleston White, because Charleston White from Texas. And Charleston White, he knows a little about these dudes, mob ties and all this. Let's get to Charleston White and what he had to say about the situation. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
These ain't right, man. These industry, these street homie, they're projecting these rules and then coming here playing like they admirable men with street rules and street exit. Nah, homie, them little was set up that night. That's why they on these damn podcasts talking about it and making sure they on every guy. When did gangsters start talking and explaining criminal cases? They was set up that night, homie. And everybody know that, but everybody. Everybody in there that night know what the play was, man. Everybody. Everybody in Texas know what the play is. If you rapping, you celebrity, if you like the strip club, you like to do this, you check in with them, they bringing them bad dice on you. Why you think they Duke the jeweler, they really couldn't get him? That's why they had, come on, homie.
You know why? Because he spanked it for $100,000. They probably bought the bad dice, but the bad dice end up reversing on them. That part. Duke probably just kept hitting him, kept hitting him, kept hitting him, kept hitting him. Duke not realizing them dice bad too, but he's spanking them. See, this all makes sense now. Allegedly, and everything we speak on is alleged. And shout out to Ugly Money Podcast for that interview also. Let's continue with Charleston White though, right quick, because this is the last clip.
Why you think they Duke the jeweler, they really couldn't get him? That's why they had, come on, homie. If you coming in to check in and you got to stay with this group and they taking you around, they ain't taking you around and introduce you to people. They taking you around so everybody get a piece of you. You nigga better realize everybody, all your people ain't your kind. So you think you checking in over here, you checking home, these ain't having you checking in for the well-being and the safety of you just because you black? And they want to make sure another black man come through here and get the love and no, they ain't doing that. For one, they know you ain't putting no money back off into the community, so they're going to try to play you out of it anyway. It's just like in the streets, homie. When he come to a town with some money looking fly, there's about some, even with the gambling, homie, all the gamblers looking at each other. All gamblers. So if you want to gamble, even in the casinos, they looking. But they ain't gonna kill you. You ain't gonna come up dead. They ain't gonna rob you. Gambling with your people, you gonna come up dead. Even just watching the dice game.
And that's some real, look what happened to Duke. Smash the like button. Yeah, y'all didn't hit that, smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel also and share this video. Let me tell y'all something. This all makes sense. Now, we've been hearing allegedly about these little dices. We heard about this with the takeoff situation. People were saying it on the internet also. They got these little dice, they kind of trick dice, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. But see, it kind of backfired on them probably. Because one of them probably aced out when Duke got on the table. Duke probably kept hitting them and spanked them for $100,000. That part. So if Junior said that happened the next day, nigga, and then you hear Boosie going crazy. Oh, y'all got us effed up with my 19-year-old cousin gonna have some. Boosie basically this whole dry snitcher situation. That's another thing people forget about also, what he just did about that Duke situation. Because you and Junior basically acting like I ain't never know Duke, and that's impossible. Like I said, why the hell Duke will come all the way from Chicago and fly all the way to H-Town for? To do what? What did he go down there for anyway? Just to gamble, just to go to Boosie pool party? Somebody invited him over there. You telling me Duke just got a hotel party, a hotel, seen Boosie flyer, was like, yo, I'm about to just go down there. Let me bring some jewelry and all this, know what I mean? And don't know none of these niggas from a can of paint. That's what you telling me? Come on, man. Make that make sense. What we talking about here? Duke knew somebody down there. Duke was on the phone with somebody, obviously. And remember on the news clip, they said they found a cell phone on the ground. Where the hell is that cell phone at? Who's that cell phone from? Is that Duke's cell phone or that's one of the shooters? Allegedly. You can't make this up. Then you got the old man talking about, oh yeah, you know, that's Chicago business. I'm tired of people putting my Texas people involved in it. Man, nigga, he went down there for somebody, nigga. If you was there, he went down there for Junior. Once you talk to your son that's trying to be John Gotti out here in these goddamn streets, what we talking about here? A legend, and everything I speak on is a legend. Like I said, let this marinate. He didn't go down there by himself just to go be like, yo, I'm about to go crash out. Let me introduce myself to these millionaires. Boosie and Junior. What? And then you got these little montage little niggas that be with Junior that always crashing out. You seen the little nigga in the clip. What we talking about?
He's supposed to be dropping.
Man, Lord.
He's supposed to be mad at that.
What you mean about dropping?
Oh, he's mad.
You seen what that tank top, that little tank top do. And then next thing you know, he goes out. He goes out the door. Come on, man. Next thing you know, you see Duke chilling with him and all that. What are we talking about? Go back right quick, man.
He's supposed to be dropping.
Man, Lord.
He's supposed to be mad at that.
What you mean about dropping?
Oh, he's mad. That nigga gonna have $1,000.
What are you here for?
You see how Duke disappeared? He went out the door? Exactly. Duke spanked him for $100,000. They slept on him the next day, and that's when allegedly somebody was involved in Duke's situation. Made him rest in peace. Because there's no way in the world a dude gonna come from Chicago and fly down there, man. Somebody in the comment tell me that makes sense right there, and you don't know nobody down there, and these two dudes are dry session on each other. Man, I met him at the Boosie pool party. That's how I met him. That's Junior. Man, y'all got his effed up. My cousin won't do that no night. Cause remember they tried to say that one of Boosie little cousins probably was involved in it. That's why Boosie went live and went crazy. Talking about I met him at that own gambling spot at the dice game, also at the crab table. But the crap table was at Boosie pool party. You see Boosie with no shirt off. What we talking about here? So y'all telling me both of y'all met him at Boosie pool party, and he came by himself with jewelry on and playing craps with y'all on the crab table. That's what y'all telling me he was doing? And don't know none of y'all in the building. Man, make that make sense. What are we talking about here, man? May Duke rest in peace, man, because something Chicago tapped in, man. Chicago definitely tapped in. Because it's something wrong with that picture. Somebody from Chicago know why Duke was going down there, man. Somebody from Chicago know who Duke was talking to down there, man. If it wasn't Boosie or Junior, it was somebody from their camp, either one. What are we talking about here? Can't make this up, yo. You really can't make this up, man. And Boosie went off. He went, man, y'all got me effed up, this and that. And come on, man. Here, man, look.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up, man. We met that dude, Duke the Jeweler, the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot. That's when somebody tried to rob him and killed the dude. What the hell my 19-year-old cousin gonna try to rob and kill somebody? Bro, we getting money, man. We getting fucking money. That ain't our stilo. As a boss, I ain't letting that go down like that, man. This dude finna make me a piece. So y'all need to kill that. That's bad low, man. Don't put us in nothing with no bad low. It's bad low, man.
Basically talking about Junior the head and then everybody, because who know Duke? If Junior go $1 million worth of game, like, oh yeah, I don't know Duke either. And then you go on live talking about I just met him at the spot also. But you got your shirt off, so that's obviously that had to be your pool party. That was somebody's house. What we talking about here? So you telling me Duke just pulled up with all that jewelry, yo, like, yo, I'm in the building, yo, what's going on in here? And there's a whole bunch of goons in there. He don't know not one person in there, not one person in there. Make that make sense. Chicago, tap in, because like I said, somebody from around his circle out in Chicago know why the hell he went down there, bro. This doesn't make no sense. Oh man, JPrince, he still had his jewelry on. That's Chicago business. What I heard, they took the bag. That's what they took. What we talking about? He probably was gonna leave the next day or leave that night. Who's we to say? We don't know Duke was gonna leave that night, go back home to Chicago or that following early morning. And they probably got word because they rubbed shoulders, they got cool with him, real cool with him, to make him feel comfortable. That part. Next thing you know, he in the parking lot, he walks off from Boosie. That's what I'm saying. If Boosie campaign had nothing to do with this, obviously, man, Junior make montage, bro. Look what happened to Takeoff. Like I said, them little montage niggas is off the chain. What we talking about? H-Town, tap in. Little Cam and his crew. What we talking about? Come on, man. Somebody knew Duke. Somebody had to know him for him to fly out there. He's a jeweler. Come on, he sells jewelry, bro. Ain't no jewelry gonna fly in any city in the United States and feel like they could just walk in the building, walk in the territory. They don't know nobody, and there's a whole bunch of goons in there. And they just mad comfortable. That's why I say it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. May Duke rest in peace, though. But that's crazy. And then what happened to Take? Right after that, boom, Takeoff situation happened. Come on, man. Come on, man. They died that down. A month and a half later, Takeoff situation happened. That's why Boosie like, man, y'all ain't gonna put that heat on me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So if Boosie Cap ain't got nothing, because I'm gonna keep it real. The way Boosie went off on that live, it seemed like he's, I don't want to say telling the truth, but maybe he might be telling the truth. Because maybe it probably was little Maltod niggas over there in the Fifth Ward and all that. Maybe it was them little niggas. I could see Lil Junior doing some shit. Man, I could just allegedly, and everything we speak on is alleged over here. But somebody from either camp knows something. That's the whole point of this. Because the whole point of this, there's no way in the world a brother gonna fly down there with all that jewelry in the box, money in the box, win $100,000 and be in a spot comfortable to know nobody in the building, and he not even protecting himself. That's another thing. He not even carrying a firearm or nothing like that. What are we talking about here? For somebody to be there gambling, you got to be comfortable. You know a couple people in the building. You got to be knowing somebody. That's like you playing in the streets. It's the same thing. You going to somebody else's block or somebody else's project, and you come on, you ain't down there by yourself. What we talking about? It's either you know one or two people for you to feel that comfortable. Am I lying? What are we talking about? Sad, man. Sad, man. May Duke rest in peace, though, man. For real. I'm going to continue saying it. There's no way a brother going to fly down to another city and don't know nobody down there. No way in the world. And that's a black man. Ain't no way in the world. And he not protecting himself. He ain't got his firearm or nothing like that. No way in the world. And he legit. He sells jewelry. And that's another thing. Brother's legit. So you know he probably got a license to carry a firearm or something. The dude is selling jewelry. What are we talking about? And you telling me he ain't had no firearm at that moment? He was comfortable. He felt like whoever he checked in with, that's who was protecting him, allegedly. And everything we speak on is alleged over here. But obviously it's the truth, though, for Duke to go down there. That part. So, Junior, you got a lot of man, we got questions. You got a lot of answers, man. Who he knew? Oh, I ain't know him. Yeah, you knew him. He was right next to you. Ain't no way in the world. Like, hold up, man. Let me get to this one clip back. This the whole point.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge. He said he didn't know this man. This man is sitting shoulder to shoulder with him. I don't know many millionaires that's gonna let some strangers just come up on them like that, let alone just stand there and not know that.
Exactly. You just ain't gonna let nobody rub shoulders to shoulder you the way, especially the way that Junior carry yourself. That part. Man, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, man. Y'all know what to do. Comment below and tell me what's going on. H-Town tap in, Chicago tap in. Because I know some answers in Chicago. Somebody out there know Duke then just ain't go down there by itself, bro. That part. No way in the world. It's your boy Smoke Loose TV, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I'm up out of there. Salute, gang.